Greetings, esteemed learners, welcome back to the IS Companion. Today, we embark on a comprehensive exploration of the parliamentary system, a cornerstone of modern democratic governance. Join me as we unravel its historical roots, distinctive features, and evaluate its merits and demerits. Let's delve into the essence of this dynamic system together. 1. Genesis of the parliamentary system. Rooted in the Constitution of India, the parliamentary system is enshrined both at the centre and in the states. Articles 74, 75, Centre, and Articles 163, 164, states delineate the parliamentary framework. Democracies are classified into parliamentary and presidential systems based on the dynamic between the executive and legislative branches. 2. Understanding parliamentary governance. In the parliamentary model, the executive is accountable to the legislature for its actions and policies. Renowned as the cabinet or responsible government, this system finds resonance in nations like Britain, Canada, and India. The Prime Minister assumes a pivotal role, wielding significant influence within the cabinet and parliament. 3. Features ingrained in parliamentary tradition. Nominal and real executives. President serves as the nominal executive, while the Prime Minister acts as the real executive. Majority party rule. Government formation hinges on the party securing a majority in the legislature. Collective responsibility. Ministers are collectively answerable to the parliament, fostering cohesion and accountability. Political homogeneity. Ministers typically hail from the same political party, ensuring ideological alignment. Double membership. Ministers straddle roles in both the legislature and executive, facilitating seamless coordination. Leadership of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister assumes leadership roles across government, parliament, and party. Dissolution of the lower house. Prime Minister possesses the authority to recommend the dissolution of the lower house. Secrecy. Ministers operate under the cloak of secrecy, safeguarding sensitive information. 4. Merits underpinning parliamentary governance. Harmony between branches ensures synergy and minimizes conflicts between the legislative and executive arms. Accountable government. Ministers are beholden to the parliament, fostering transparency and oversight. Checks against despotism. Dispersion of authority and parliamentary oversight curtail authoritarian tendencies. Flexibility in government formation allows for smooth transitions and alternative governments, promoting stability. Inclusive representation facilitates diverse representation, amplifying voices from various segments of society. 5. Scrutinizing the demerits of the parliamentary system. Governmental instability. Lack of assurance regarding government longevity poses challenges to effective governance. Policy inconsistency. Changes in government often result in discontinuity in policies, impacting long-term planning. Potential for executive dominance. Concentration of power within the cabinet may undermine checks and balances. Deviation from separation of powers. Blurring of lines between legislative and executive functions challenges democratic principles. Expertise deficiency. Ministers' dual roles may hinder specialized expertise in policy formulation and implementation. 6. Contrasting parliamentary and presidential models. Comparative analysis elucidates the distinctions between parliamentary and presidential systems, highlighting nuances in structure and function. Reasons underlying India's preference for the parliamentary system, emphasizing adaptability, accountability, and historical precedent. 7. Unique features of the Indian parliamentary system. Notable deviations from the British model, including a republican framework, limited parliamentary sovereignty, and absence of a shadow cabinet. Conclusion. As we conclude our expedition into the parliamentary system, we recognize its pivotal role in shaping democratic governance worldwide. While acknowledging its strengths and weaknesses, let us continue to engage in dialogue and reflection to fortify our understanding of this venerable institution. Thank you for your unwavering curiosity and participation.